Good evening, everybody. Welcome back again with another live show on the channel. It is match review player ratings from yesterday's 3-0 defeat away to Everton yesterday. I haven't got Mason tonight, but instead I've got Lewis joining me. How are you doing, Lewis?
I've just joined just in time.
You did. How are you doing, Lewis?
Fine, just still annoyed after yesterday, but
I mean, yeah, I think we all will still be a little bit, won't we?
Mhm.
That's the thing. So, yeah. But, yeah, anyway, guys, you know the usual drill. If you enjoyed tonight's live match review and player ratings,
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
no problem. Remember to hit the thumbs up. It does keep us up those search results, so please do hit those likes. Again, please, if you're brand new to the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really, really enjoy what goes on this channel, then please remember to hit that subscribe button. It is completely free to do so. It does help me the channel grow as well. And, of course, the bell notification, because it will let you know whenever a live show or pre-recorded video does take place on the day as well. So remember to hit the bell notification as well. Sorry, I forgot to mention this when I said please do subscribe if you're new to the channel, if you're not yet. Again, let's help us get to 2K, 2,000 very soon. We're under halfway to getting there, so do help us get there by hitting that subscribe button as well. So there you go. Super chats are available if you want to donate to the channel, and if you want to consider becoming a member for just 99p a month, just remember to hit the join button to become a member of the channel as well. And you will be put into a prize draw as well. So, yeah. And again, if you want to be winning a chance, and as I mentioned, tonight on PD's Football Live show later on tonight, we'll be announcing the first ever members prize draw on this as well. So, yeah. And this is what you could win again for tonight. It is the Newcastle United Christmas jumper. If you want to be within a chance of winning that, all you got to do is click the join button to become a member for just 99p a month. The prize draw is tonight, so you've still got some time for you to get a chance to become a member of the channel if you want to be within a chance of winning this tonight. As I mentioned, it's a Newcastle United Christmas jumper size 2XL. All you got to do, as I mentioned, become a member if you want to be within a chance of winning that. So there you are. Right, let's dive into a couple of comments. One from Bia. Evening, Bia. Hope you're well. And Lucky Lewis. Hi, PD, Lewis, and all. Says Coffee. Woohoo, a Christmas jump. Absolutely, Coffee. Yep, a Christmas jump. So if you want to be within the chance of winning that, Coffee, your chance to become a member. After yesterday, P Christmas is cancelled, says Bia. Yeah, well, we'll get into it. So we'll wait, and I'll get Lewis's thoughts when he comes back. Yeah, I mean, what can you say again? What can you say about that again? Again, we gifted them the goals, didn't we? Well, 2 of them we especially did. Oh, Kieran Trippier. You know he'd be devastated to let that have happened. He would have been absolutely devastated to let that happen, wouldn't he? I mean, it is all down to fatigueness. It really, really is. Look how many back-to-back games we have in quick successions a lot this season. And the injuries aren't helping us as well. So the players are going to be tired in a way. And again, we've had to persist with a lot of this starting 11 for the past few games as well, haven't we? So there you go. That has been the issue since Chelsea. When we beat them, we had to use that lineup then. We'd had to use that lineup against AC Milan away. We've had to use it against Man United at home. And of course, we've had to use it yesterday. So that's 4 games in a row. 4 games that we've had to persist with this start lineup in a space of, with their back-to-back games in their space within a couple of weeks, haven't we? So, yep, there you are. All I want for Christmas is a striker, says Coffee, and some more players. Trippier needs more rest due to his age. Should have put Tino there and hold on the other side. Yep. I think as soon as that Trippier gave away that first goal, Eddie should have then realised that he needed taken off and then put Hall on and swap Tino and put him on the other side. I thought, because I don't think Trippier, again, am I being a bit harsh here, or let us know? I'm not sure if Trippier's got the legs to play a lot of back-to-back games and quite quickly now, in my opinion. The guy's 33. He's not getting any younger, I'm afraid. That's the thing. He's had a great career, but you have to mention he's into his 30s now, and it one time it's going to really catch up, and there you go. Trippier needs more rest due to his age. Should have put Tina. Yeah, I've just read that one. Actually, yeah, let us know, guys. Am I being a bit harsh on Trippier there? Thinking. Do you think?
Hi, I'm back.
Hello. But I mean, Lewis. Yeah, I mean, it was. This game could have been heading for a draw. One team could have probably looked to have got it, but we've 2 of the goals we've made some horrendous mistakes.
Yeah, I blame Trippier.
Yeah, no, he was at fault for them.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think it should have given Eddie, particularly after the first one, do you think it should have given Eddie an idea to have took him off then?
I would have took him off.
Yeah. And, I mean, I've just said this, and I'll get your thought on it, Lewis. Do you think Trippier maybe hasn't got the legs to play a lot of back-to-back games that are coming very quickly now?
Yeah, because just think we got 3 games. We're gonna play 3 games and right until February now.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm getting to that point where I'm not sure if Trippier's going to have the legs to play a lot of quick games now. That's the thing. The fact is, he's 33.
Yeah, he's not a young
player anymore. So that's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, where's Lewis collecting KFC stamps?
No, we just obviously because the reason I had to go back downstairs again because my brother was picking the Hello Fresh meals. This is not a sponsor. He picked next week. He's picked not next week, but the week after. If that makes sense.
All right, okay. I feel Lewis, I would give them all a 5, apart from Miley, who've done okay. I think maybe somebody could give it probably more than a 5. Maybe Tino deserves a little bit higher. I thought he was okay yesterday.
Yeah, Tino was okay. Yeah,
Trippier, Bruno's hold of play was fine. I thought. The game should have been won and done before that. Miggy fluffed a big chance. The fact is, that chance, if Miggy took that away, that could have been a different story.
Yeah, have you heard Jordan Pickford's going to get into trouble?
Well, I've not heard about that, to be honest.
Because he actually pushed Trippier. He didn't push Trippier, he pushed Gordon after the game.
Oh, well. I mean, but do you think if Miggy took that chance, Lewis, would that have been a different story?
I think if we were 1-0 ahead, it could be a different story.
But you're seeing how powder puff the shot was.
I know.
And why is he firing it straight at Pickford? Why not? He should be aiming for the far corner. It's on his left foot as well.
You could have gone for either corner because we know Pickford's only got small arms.
Yeah, that would have made it difficult for him to save that. But the fact is, Miggy shoots straight at him.
I know you got arm. I was so frustrated as well.
Gordon missed a big chance as well. I mean, the one where Pickford got down to save, but there's another one he put over the bar as well. I thought Gordon huffed and puffed yesterday, so I thought he did all right. At times, high coffee, beer, and Vike, and Trippier made the same mistake against Bournemouth, but the ball was cleared away by Pulp. Yeah. Tino did well. Yeah. I think that Everton kid who gave the ball to Trippier did some voodoo on Trippier. Yeah. Charty, good evening.
Right, Charty, haven't seen you for a while. How you doing?
1-7 made changes, and Eddie couldn't. That was the difference. Dominic Calvert-Lewin missed a sit after he should be scoring that. Yeah, he missed some great opportunities as well, I must admit. So, that was the thing. So, but again, that chance, if Miggy took that chance, it could have been a bit of a different story.
Yeah,
that's the thing. So, I don't blame Dubravka for any of the goals at all. People see it could be a little bit third at fault for the third, but who's picking the runner-up for them? Nobody.
The second one when it took a deflection, you can't do much about that one as well. Because it took a little deflection as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I mean, it did. I mean, I was going to mention, but Covey's just came in before me. Isak not playing well up front, but came to life when he was on the left wing. The fact is, I thought Isak was very poor yesterday. He was slow to balls. Their defenders knew how to read him at times. And
I think
again, is the bloke 100% fit? I don't know.
I think he's still not 100% fit. Because with Callum Wilson being injured, I think we just said, right, I know you're 100% fit, but you're going to have to play.
I mean, do you think Eddie should have looked to take him as well and just bring one of the youngsters? The game was done whenever they went 2 up.
I would just throw the youngsters on and give them a chance.
Yeah, that's the thing. But the changes we only made was Richie and Emil Kraft.
It's just one of those things. It's so annoying.
For me, we need another top-level keeper. Jan, all teams are very good keepers. Wilson and Longstaff could be available for Sunday. That would be great if they are back as well. So, but we'll see.
It's so annoying for like some of the lads as well. Like Jacob Murphy as well.
Yep.
Let's say if Jacob Murphy is fit, like that's what we should for when we play Sunderland. Because he'll be up for it because that'd be his first derby.
Yep, absolutely. For me, we need another top-level keeper. In January, all teams have good goalkeepers. I don't think there's anything wrong with the goalkeepers. The fact is, do you think Pope would have saved those if he was playing in goal? I don't think he would have.
Maybe the third one.
Maybe. But the fact is, what I notice about Dubravka, what Pope doesn't do a lot, is you see how Dubravka is quick to get into the ball. Whereas Pope isn't like that all the time.
But I got asking the people in the comments, when was the head injury and we were next to the goal and we had the ball? Why did Everton get the ball?
I don't know.
Literally, we had the ball, we crossed it, we headed it. The referee blew up for the head injury. Surely we could have had it could have been like an indirect free kick.
Yep. Beer thinks Pope saves the first and the third. See, it was a good strike by Dwight McNeil. Anyway, time for another guest in, I've decided. Good evening, Sharky. I've brought him in.
Yeah, evening, Peter.
Sharky, how you doing?
Yeah, not too bad, Lewis. How are you?
Fine. So you haven't been at the Gator games for a while as well.
Yeah, things get in the way.
Yep.
I mean, Sharky, how are you still feeling from yesterday? I mean...
To be honest with you, I seen it coming, like, and I don't want to sound bad when I say this, we're a depleted squad. Eddie's got his hands tied, really. There's not a lot he can do, with options. We haven't got any options. That's the problem. We've been like this for a few weeks now, if not going on a month.
Yeah, we have.
As you mentioned there, with the last 4 games, he's played the same side, and you wonder how the lads are getting through because, you mentioned like the PSG away, we've had, the likes of Chelsea, Manchester United. Everton, and you seen yesterday, how I mentioned in the chat there, Dominic Calvert-Lewin missed an absolute sitter. I mean, he's got to score that for me. That's a bad miss. But we had chances, but the problem that we're going to have is, sides like, say, for example, Everton, and you're going to see it, against Tottenham, AC Milan, Fulham, all these games coming up, they're going to make changes in the second half. And the longer that we're trying to grind out a 0-0, and if we're not scoring, then they're going to make a difference on the day. And that's what happened with Everton. They make their changes. They've got a rotten record at home, and they've sensed an opportunity against it. And to be fair, the better side won.
Yeah, I mean, do you think if Mickey took that chance, it could have been a bit of a different story?
It's hard to say because it was one of them games that was scrappy all the way through. Like Everton were willing to make it scrappy, and it's how we try to follow through on that, like to see how we could combat it. But I just think, Everton, they had a game plan, and their game plan worked to a T. And the minute the first goal went in, you just knew that the confidence was gone, and that it was only how many goals Everton would have scored. And they scored 3 goals, and let's be honest, it could have been more.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you think Trippier doesn't have the legs to play a lot of quick games now, considering how old he is now? He's 33.
I know what you mean. I still think he's still got a couple of seasons left. However, I feel like like I say, and I've said this before, we haven't got like any options, so he's just going to have to keep playing.
Thing, isn't it?
That's a situation he's found himself in. Like, just as well, he's one of the Premier League's best players. That can do a job for us. Not only that, he could do a job on any side. But the thing is with Trippier, there's nothing else he can do other than perform. Mm-hmm. And the thing is with Trippier, he wants to play week in, week out. And that's why he plays for England. That's why he's had the career that he's had. It's just, as much as I'd love to give him a rest, we can't, because we haven't got any options off the bench. We've got two keepers now.
Unless people say you play Tino right back and then you play Lewis Hall left back.
You could do, but then do you think Eddie Howe has any trust issues with certain players? Because he could do that, but he hasn't. Does he have issues with certain players where he thinks with the formation that he plays the 4-3-3, does he want to be playing certain players in certain positions? Has he looked at it in depth? Do you know what I mean? Only Eddie Howe will know that. Well, I look at what squad and I just think right now it's tired. It's it's on its knees, and I can't fault the effort.
Why not? You can't fault it at all.
I can't fault the effort. They're giving absolutely everything. The attitude's there. And I seen Eddie Howe's press conference leading up to the Spurs game. I know it was a short one of the Everton game last night, and he said he had a few harsh words to say to them, but can they really give more than they can give when we haven't got any options off the bench? And people will say, well, they're professionals. I totally get that.
But they've played so many quick games.
Look at the opposition that we're playing. Look at the opposition. We've played PSG, we've played Chelsea, we've played Manchester United. Now we've played Everton, who, don't forget as well, are on good form. They had a good, away record coming into this one. And obviously they wanted to make it right at Goodison Park, and they're obviously hurting for the 10-point deduction. But then if you look what's coming up, you've got the game on Sunday against Tottenham. Yes, they lost, but they've got good players. They've got some options there. And then we've got AC Milan. That'll be a tough game. And then you've got Fulham, who are no mugs. They're a decent side on the day. And then followed by, I believe, is a Chelsea in the cup. And then Luton Town away. They're picking up. I wouldn't say like points, but they're picking up some good form. They're doing well. And then we've got Forest, followed by, I believe, it'll be Liverpool and the likes of Sunderland and Man City. We've got a stinking run coming up, and we've got games every 3 or 4 days. Honestly, I'd be amazed if we get many points between now and the derby.
Well, we'll see. We'll just wait and see, I suppose. I think we've got some players coming back soon, hopefully, as well.
I think Sven Botman's coming back soon as well, apparently.
That's one of them.
If there's anything we've learned, and I mentioned this in the summer to a lot of people, we needed more squad depth going into the Champions League, because you know how ruthless the competition is. You got the world's best sides, playing around Europe, that compete in the Champions League. And with our squad of the past, we've had this where we've had so many injuries playing in Europe. We've had this under Alan Pardew in the Europa League, and we haven't learned any lessons. And you'd think under the new owners that yes, they've bought really well, but we should have bought a lot more. In the summer,
we probably would love to, but we know we're still under FFP though.
Do you know what? And I mentioned this before. If that's the case, and I totally get it, then you could have got 4 or 5 League One players just to fill the bench. I know people would laugh at that, but just to fill a bench, just to give these lads a break, because that they're going to be asked on Sunday to go and give 90 minutes against Tottenham, and then they're going to get asked to give 90 minutes against AC Milan, so on and so forth, and it's going to be a tough ask, and I do fear, because of this, that there's going to be more injuries on the way. And you mentioned we're going to get players back. Yeah, granted, we're going to get players back, but there'll be players there that'll be feeling fatigued. They'll be feeling the pressure of having to give 90 minutes all the time in these matches. And we're not playing like League One, League Two sides. We're playing sides of the highest quality. Do you know what I mean? If it's not the Premier League, it's the Champions League, or we're in the later rounds of the Carabao Cup. Every game's going to be a challenge, and I do really fear that it's starting now to really take its toll. And we knew going into this month that it was going to be tough, that there was going to be games every 3 or 4 days. And I feel that the lads now have really seen, what is to come. And I don't know, it's going to be a tough ask.
Well, see, Dubravka kept fumbling a lot. Sometimes he did, but he'll feel a bit rusty because he hasn't played a lot. Why does he not play the kids? He could have done. Maybe because Everton were playing physical like gone and the kids could have injured themselves, maybe. Watch the kids, then you will know why. Ref allowed to go and punish yesterday. That follow from Dubravka was deliberate.
Yeah, exactly. I think that should have been a red card. Because if you look at the challenge, he went onto his back. There was no attempt to win the ball. He went onto the back of the ankle. What could have done his Achilles.
Yeah, could have done Hitler. Oh, Jesus, beer.
My God.
We were supposed to have 2 11s originally. Well, the referee was terrible as well. I mean, I'm not going to say that was why we lost, but the referee was I don't think he had a lot of control over the game.
I got a question to ask you, Sharky. You know when it was the head injury to both players, we were next to the goal. Why did we not get the ball back?
Well, you could only ask the referee that. I just feel like like I say, that the lads gave everything for up to 75 minutes, but then again, once Everton start making the changes and we're literally depleted and we can't make anything, then we can't turn the game in our favour. And that was the difference. You know, Everton have got the crowd behind them and everything's going to a T, and Everton got probably what they felt like they deserved. Like, I'm not going to say Everton didn't deserve to win yesterday, because it would have been harsh on them had they not come away with the 3 points, because they created the better chances. And listen, this is the way it's going to be until we start getting players back. Like, it's going to be tough. Like, people don't realise like what tough running that is to come.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, were you disappointed with Isak's performance yesterday, Sharky? Because I was. I was disappointed, but then at the same time, I was sort of like, well, the lad's not going to get much service. He's on his own up front. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's not enough into him. However, I totally get what you're saying. He was slow to a lot of balls, I thought.
Yeah, like he could do a lot more for me, but then do you not feel like at times we're very cautious? Like, we don't want to do too much because we're sort of one pass away from getting injured. You know what I mean? They don't want to do too much. They don't want to risk too much. I've said this to you, Peter, off camera, and I've said it in the group chat. I love his 4-3-3 formation, but then do you feel like now it's a little bit too much, because you can't? I wouldn't say it's too much. You can't start pressing sides on a 4-3-3 with an injured squad. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're playing, I don't get us wrong, I love the football that we're playing, and I think it's great. But then you can't start going full throttle against sides when you've got, you know, players that are like playing half tired. Do you know what I mean? It's a big ask, and it's like, I wouldn't expect us to go full throttle against Spurs 4-3-3 when we've got players that are out in, like I say, we've got players out injured at the minute, but then we've got a squad that's literally on its knees. Do you know what I mean? Like, we've got to stop being more cautious about what we're actually doing. Like, I could see what we were trying to do against Everton, but then eventually, you know, that wears off, and Everton would just pick them off.
Yeah, I mean, Lascelles came off as well, and
this is what I'm saying. Like, the pressure.
Yeah, absolutely. Good evening, Mary. Hope you're well. I think AC Milan is on their mind to be like the cup final last year. I hope it's not, because
it's going to be a hard game. There's not an easy game coming up.
Definitely not. Last night was a heated game. It certainly was, like. But yeah, I mean, we gifted 2 of the goals. That was the problem. It should have, as soon as that Trippier had made that first one, it should have given Eddie a hint to take him off straight away.
He gave the ball away twice.
It should have given Eddie to make a decision. I need to take him off and either put Hall on and put Tino at right back, or I could bring Kraft on. One of them 2 would have been fine.
I'll be honest, I'm surprised either of them didn't start. You know, they've not played for a while, and you need to give players a rest, and even if it's only 1 or 2, like, you know what I mean? Like, just bring them on. Like, I really don't get it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think Eddie realises the more you keep playing these players, the more eventually they're going to start feeling more fatigued, and they'll start getting to the point where they start picking up little knocks, and those little knocks will turn into the worst injuries, and then they'll be out. Yeah. This is what's happening at the minute. You're seeing it with your own eyes. Like, the players are they're dropping like flies. It's because, like I say, that the games are coming thick and fast. They're all at, you know, a high intensity. Maybe tactically he just needs to change it up a little bit. That's just my opinion.
Yeah. Hi, Julie. Hope you're well. And Mary asking Julie, how are you after last night? Is that James Sharkey? Says Mason. Oh, Mason's popped in there, but he'll be back on later.
Hi, Mason.
Mary, are you evening all, by the way? Hope you keep well, Mason. We'll see you on later. Mason and Mary asking Mason how you were feeling after last night's performance. Mason was actually at work. Too much football, says Coffee. Mason says, Lewis, you better have copyright on your name when I'm on later.
Oh, no, I'm not doing it anymore.
Still processing how a ref doesn't book Ghana till after his fifth foul. Yeah, he got away with it a few times, I thought. Finding the Pickford stuff after the game funny, we all know he's a bell, and he would have been celebrating considering it was against us and his former son.
He's probably still hungover now.
I didn't see the game. He wasn't at work. I think Mason was glad.
I'm glad you were at work then, Mason.
Yeah, absolutely. So, yeah. But anyway. We'll do the player ratings in a few minutes' time. But yeah, we move on.
It's going to be low ratings, isn't it?
I mean, the fact is, Lewis, now every time we lost the game, we just move on now, don't we?
Yeah, we know
that game's gone.
Move on to the next.
And we just focus on that next one instead. That's amazing. When I think I saw the ref celebrating when Everton went ahead, says Coffee. Oh, God. Mason, you lucky. Yeah. I'll be on for the food picks later. Plenty of comments like, oh, God, Julie. I dread to think what your mind's going to be on tonight with those food picks.
Especially beer.
Beer, Billy, if he's on tonight.
Yeah.
Archer, good. Who else? I think Ronald's getting there. Clarky. Well, anyone really know. I most certainly wasn't there. But yeah, we'll just go over it again. We'll move on. The game wasn't ours yesterday. We gifted them 2 goals. So, but we just got to say, hopefully we've got players back. Hopefully Botman's going to be closer. Longstaff, Wilson could be as well. We'll see. Hopefully Bonds could be back this month as well. I mean... But let's hope Peter gets the 2K subs before the year ends. Yeah, hopefully you do. Remember to get down subscribing to help us get there. We're on our way there. Let's be honest, we all know the next game will be definitely easy to swallow, says Mary. I didn't see the game as I've got Amazon Prime. Lewis, are you putting your naughty calendar back up for later?
I don't have one.
Peter, I'm going to go and I'm going to let you do your player ratings with Lewis, okay?
No problem, Shaggy.
See you later. Take it easy. Watch what you're doing.
Have a Sharky for a bit. Space just as bad as us right now, says Judy. I mean, they lost to West Ham. So they're going to be feeling it a little bit as well.
Thank God for
that. The fact is,
Spurs,
I don't think I've won in the last how many games?
I don't know.
You look at Spurs' last few games. Of course, they got beat off West Ham. They drew against Man City, but then they lose to Aston Villa. They lose to Wolves. Of course, then they lose to Wolves. They lose to Chelsea. So they haven't won in a few games either as well. Spurs. I'm Julie Mason. Maybe Julie Mason, says Ian. Spurs are tightly in it, but we need to rotate where possible. And be well, and just welcome each other. Last night was funny with Spurs. Is that too soon? No, I wouldn't say so. You never know. We could go to Spurs and turn it around.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if when we play Spurs, we play in our third kit.
Yeah, I think we will. We don't want to play in green.
Hang on, it's quite funny because we played in our third kit and we haven't got beaten in it yet.
Well, we haven't actually. So yeah, not at all, Mary. Says Julie. So there you are. Well, anyways, let's go on to player ratings now. Remember to get yours down in the live chat on what you would give the players from yesterday. There will be quite a few
low ratings
as well. There will be some low ratings in there. So
can we give minus numbers?
Oh, I wouldn't say as harsh as minus though.
No, but you know what I mean. We could give them
yeah. So, anyways, well then let's get into them then. So, Lewis, you can kick it off with Martin Dubravka. Couldn't do out about the goals, could he?
No, you couldn't do much about the goals. I'm probably giving him a 4.
4? He fumbled a few times, didn't he?
Yeah, but he fumbled, but he kept the clean sheet until the over the 70th minute. That's why I'm only giving him if he conceded earlier, it could have been a bit it's one of those things. A 5 then. Just give him
Okay, 5, yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't at fault for the goals, yeah.
No.
Well, Beer's going for a 3. I'm worried about Spurs with the away record. We beat them last time there. We beat the ref. Yeah, I'll be rated as well, Mary. Broker 5, 4, up to 6, says Ian. Right then, so let's get into back 4 now. Kieran Trippier up well and did very well up until that point.
Mm-hmm.
And then he gives them 2 goals. But the bloke's tired. He is very. He's 33. He's played a lot of games now. But yeah, he gifted them 2 goals rather than trying to clear his lines. What could you give? I think I'm gonna give Trippier. What do we give Trippier here?
If it was me, I would give him a 3.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think I agree, Lewis. I think a 3. Because I thought he played well right up until that point, didn't he? 3, yes, fair enough.
Yeah, if he didn't make that mistake, if he didn't make them 2 mistakes, I would give him a 4. But he made them 2 mistakes, so it'd be a 3's fair enough.
Yeah, is Dubravka the answer? Just and I'm in a minority, but we missed Paul last night. See, Dubravka can still be a good goalkeeper. He wasn't at fault for the goals. Trippier 2, Trippier 4, Trippier 3, Trippier 1. Trips to 6 first off, second off 3. Trips to 6. I meant 3. Says Ronald. Fair enough. No, he went to 3. Right, centre backs. So back to you, Lewis. Jamal Lascelles.
He did all right. But you can tell he's tired as well. I give him a 4 as well.
Okay, yeah. At times he looked a bit rusty, didn't he?
Yeah. Because
he did look a bit rusty at times, didn't he?
The dude looked tired. That's the only reason.
Yeah, absolutely. 1 mistake, understandable. Same mistake, not acceptable. Yeah, I know, that's it. So a 4 for Lascelles?
Yeah.
Fair enough, yeah. There's 2 4s have come in as well from Ian and Coffee. Right, was another one coming in there? Yeah, it's a 4. One's a 5 from Mary. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, next alongside Fabian Schär. I thought some of his long passes weren't coming off at times as well.
No, they weren't. But he did do a couple of shots as well, what didn't really do anything as well.
No, it didn't. I mean, Fabian Schär. What do you give Mr. Fabian Schär? Probably going to say I'm going to give Fabian Schär a 4 as well.
Yeah.
4 as well for Schär.
I do agree with that one as well.
Management should have seen the fatigue and rotated Trippier out. Yeah. Schär a 3, 4, Schär a 5. There's a 5's coming in as well.
I do agree between a 4 and a 5.
Yeah, it's not so bad. I think it's just some of his long passes weren't coming off. That was the thing.
Yeah.
Harold Shipman supported Everton. Oh, it's a 6 for Schär. Okay, then. Right, then back to you, Lewis. Yeah, Mr. Tino Livramento. He wasn't too bad yesterday.
Yeah, I give him. He was probably one of our better players on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to give him a 6. He did.
Yeah, I think 6. Yeah, I think 6 is good. I think Tino wasn't too bad for me yesterday.
Yeah. I know it seems a bit harsh, like give him a 6. I think that's people saying a 6 is still quite high.
I think 6 is all right. I don't think
he
really put a foot wrong.
3-0, but he was one of our better players on the pitch. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some 6 coming in as well. Say from Coffee, Ian, Beer, and Mary. They've gone for 6s for Team Livramento as well. So yeah. Okay. Next one in midfield. So we're into midfield now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start with Bruno. I thought his shoulder play was okay. I thought.
Yeah, he just looked a bit tired as well.
Yeah, but I like his comment after the game as well. He's always honest. What he says now, Bruno. His performance was okay. I thought it was not brilliant. So probably a 6 for Bruno as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, a 6 for Bruno. Some 6s for Bruno, yes, as well. Okay, back to you, Lewis, again, and Mr. Joe Linton.
You was all right, but you did. It's one of those things as well. I didn't see much of him playing. I forgot you was playing it sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably going to give him a 5.
Okay, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, a couple of times didn't look on his game at times, did he?
No. I couldn't see him playing sometimes. Like he just finished.
Let's give Bruno a 6, Joe 7 a 5. There's a 5 for Joe Linton. Joe Linton a 4, lost his end of the game. Joe Linton a 5, Joe a 5, J7 a 5. Yeah, there's a 5s coming in for him as well. So yeah. Right then, the last one in midfield was Lewis Miley, and I thought Lewis Miley did well for me yesterday. I really thought he did.
Mm-hmm.
I thought he did quite a few good things on the ball. He wasn't frightened to have a goal. You know, he lost the ball sometimes, but this is a 70-year-old kid that's playing.
Yeah,
Miley. I'm going to give Miley a 7. I thought he did all right yesterday.
Yep, I do agree with that one. He was probably he was probably one of our better. He was with Latino. I think Lewis was the best player on the pitch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So those 6s, there's some 7s that's coming in for Miley. Beers a 6 of Miley is John Parrott on tonight. He's on about Chippers. I think Chippers is on tonight, so there you go. So you'll see him. You will see him. 6 for Miley. So there you are. Okay then. And right, so into the attacking 3 now. So I'll give you Gordon.
A 5. I think his head was just out of it yesterday. He didn't look like himself playing.
Again, he's played a lot of games. He's worked hard. The shots didn't come off, did they?
No. He was trying to score too many beautiful goals. I think he should try to go in a bit and try and have a shot. Not have a shot like 30, 40 yards out.
Yeah. One's a 4 from Coffee. There's a 5 come in, going to 5. Gordon felt like he didn't want to be there, says Bia. Going to 5 as well. I think 5, yeah. I agree with the 5. Right, then next on the right, and that was Miggy. Miggy, I thought, particularly in the first half, he was all over the place, I thought. I'm sorry, but that shot was absolute. He's got to put his boot through that. Put it through the far corner. That could have went in. He shot it right at Pope. Sorry, right at Pickford, sorry.
As I said yesterday when I came on to have me say after the match, he blocked Lewis's shot as well. Like if he didn't have if he didn't block Lewis's shot, we could have been 1-0 up.
Yeah, Miggy, I'm giving a 3. I thought that first half he looked all over the place, and the shot that he should have been scoring that for me. Miggy a 3. I'm giving Miggy a 3. 3, 4, 4. Julie's going to 5. Miggy a 4. Miggy 3. Lots of hard work going nowhere. Big players change games in those moments. Yeah. Miggy a 4 says Julie. Covey thinks Miggy might get sold in the summer.
No, I don't think he will.
He might be more of a backup next season. Depends if we strengthen that position. Could well be, but Miggy a 3. I didn't think he didn't look himself. He didn't look good yesterday. No. He really, really didn't. Last one, Lewis up front. Isak.
I'm going to give him a 4. He's still. It's one of those things like he did nothing in the game.
I think 4's a bit generous.
Do you?
Could be wrong, but it's your rating, though, Lewis.
Well, it's hard. It's like a 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah, it's in between 3 and a 4, but you don't like doing half a point anyway.
BS says there's a rumor about Miggy to Saudi. Isak, okay then. Coffee's going for a 0. Wow.
Gee, that's a bit harsh.
I would say it's a 0. 4, 3, 3. Isak 4. No supply. Not the player we know though. Not carrying off. Not fit or carrying a knock. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we'll get into the substitutes. I mean, we only
did 2, didn't we?
Yeah, that was one of them was Matt Ritchie. Again, just down the middle, goal 5, and the other one was Kraft.
Yeah, 5 as well.
And yeah, that was it. So there you are. So that's all the players that we've rated. Okay.
Referee.
Oh, that's me. Referee, I'm giving a 1.
Yes.
Tim Robinson, he had no control over that game at all. He was terrible.
Yeah, I think that game was too big for him.
I'm giving him a 1. I thought he was woeful yesterday.
Then I get Mr. Eddie Howe.
Oh, one thing before Mr. Oh no, there's still one more before.
Oh yeah, the fans.
There you go. You missed that one. Murphinho at 10. You love Murphy too much, don't you, Coffee? Richie Kraft a 5. Referee gets a minus 10-point deduction. 1 awful in the crowd's pocket. Richie and Kraft a 4. Ref a 0. Ref a 0 as well.
If I was doing the referee, I would give him a minus 2.
Mm-hmm. Right then, Lewis.
Fans.
Yeah, fans.
I give him an 8.
Fans. Ooh, okay then.
Because you couldn't really hear much of them. I know it's an away game, but nobody we can hear our fans. But I couldn't hear much of them.
That's fair enough. See, I didn't have the volume on because I kind of have the volume on to do
watch along. What are you watching on Amazon? If you were watching Amazon, you could turn the commentators off and have the crowd noise on.
Well, it doesn't possibly, but still. Fans an 8 or referee a minus 10 for Julie. Yeah, fans an 8. We had it was a few empty seats as well, according to Beer. I think there was actually. Ronald goes for the 10 for the fans because you know what our fans are like. Hate the fact we lost Welcome January. The fact is, it's a Wednesday. And it's a Thursday night. We've went down there as well.
Mm-hmm.
So there's not much we could do about that. That's a thing, unfortunately. So it is what it is. But back to the last one, Mace, Lewis, Mr. Eddie Howe.
I give him 8 because obviously you didn't do. Well, I know we don't have much subs, but like he kept, as we said, he kept Trippier on. I would have substituted Trippier off anyway.
I mean, you could see he has, in a way, got his hands but tied behind his back in a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, it's just one of those things.
It is what it is. Okay, then Eddie Howe 6, Eddie Howe 7. Oh, Yabba's just popped in the chat. Eddie must play Lewis Hall, says Julie. He should be giving him a chance, though. It's a young lad. He's going to be a one for the future. Fans 10. Fans keep going when you are losing. That's it. Julie, fans 10.
As like Lewis Hall is a Newcastle fan, he'd be up for it when we play Sunderland, wouldn't he?
Yep. Eddie a 5. Eddie, not much he could do yet. So there you go. Well, that's all we've rated so far. So yeah, we'll wrap up. We'll just let us know, guys. We move on. That's the main thing now. We just got to get ready for Sunday now, even though we haven't got much time for it. But let's see how we do. It's going to be tough down Spurs, but you never know. It could have been just a kick up the backside for us. As well, hopefully we do get some players back. If we got like Longstaff, Wilson back, that would be good. Mm-hmm. Maybe Willock. I don't know what's happening on him. We'll get more. I think, did Eddie Howe give his press conference today?
Yes, he did.
Has he said who's back yet?
I haven't watched it yet.
All right, I've not seen it as well yet. So
I think it's only 8 minutes long. It's not that. It's not that long.
Fair enough. Where was he doing it from? Was it from Goodison or was it back at the?
I think it was from Goodison.
Oh, it was from Goodison, right?
Only reason because we don't have because they would probably get to the point you're done. What's the matter?
Oh, nothing.
I thought you were sniffing, but you felt like you.
Don't worry.
Like, I think obviously we probably travelled back late yesterday. He's probably given the players like half the day off today. Then do a bit of training tomorrow, and then after training heading straight down to London again.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, could well do.
Or have we just travelled from Goodison down to London?
Yeah.
because that's probably good. When we play Chelsea and we play Luton, I wouldn't be surprised if we just stay in London and book somewhere to train, like St George's Park.
Could well do, yeah. If those shots were on target, T-Rex was not saving those. Paddy Mason's going to have a little rant tonight. Oh, we never rate Pickford. He gets the Dino Award for being a twat. Not going to get annoyed by Pickford. It's just banter. Well, it is. Eddie was on about 6 minutes, and Mary says everyone loves the dinosaur. Agree. And apparently Mason says Newcastle flown back up from Liverpool. I looked on the flight track. Okay, then.
It's point. Why do we fly? It's stupid.
We aren't going from Liverpool to London. Players get a day off and fly down tomorrow. Yeah, that's it. That's how it's going to be.
Actually, but check if they're actually flying down tomorrow. 1 second.
Well, they probably will be flying down tomorrow.
I can check.
They probably will be flying down tomorrow.
On Flight Radar.
Oh, they will be.
Newcastle departures tomorrow.
I don't think they'll announce it on there, probably, Lewis, because it'll be a private.
No, but sometimes they're flying to, when we're flying to Paris. Actually, did see the plane on the Flight Radar.
No, well, then fair enough. Then
it's not on there yet, but obviously sometimes it comes up with like a private thing. Yep. Let's hope we can win. Let's hope we can win on Sunday.
Yeah, that's it.
It'd be live on Sky, isn't it?
Definitely will be. Copyright, says Mason.
Yeah.
They landed 12:20 this morning. All right, then. Lewis, check the flights to Epstein Island. Copyright. I don't think they'll announce the flight they are traveling on. Copyright, Lewis. Lol, Mason.
Yeah. You see where I see it's 2 and 2, and yes, I might just put copyright in that.
Go for it.
I will.
Go for it. Epstein Island, says Ronald, laughing. Hey, good God Almighty! So yeah, 5-10 minutes we'll start in this show because we'll have to get ready for the show later on.
Did you know there's 2 islands in Oceania called? There's one called Easter Island, one's called Christmas Island.
All right.
The one what's called Christmas Island was discovered on the 25th of December. That's why it's called Christmas Island.
Fair enough then.
And there's one called Easter Island as well. I don't know why it's called Easter Island. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, but again, we just move on to Sunday now. Well, that game's gone now. It wasn't to be yesterday. We'll just wait and see what happens on Sunday. Let's hope we can turn it around. Really hope we can. We'll just wait and see. Scotland has an Isle of Lewis, says Coffee.
Yes.
Oh, there you go. There you go. It's called Easter Bunny Island because a giant chocolate bunny lives there, says
if you want to look this up as well, there's an airport in Scotland where land is a beach.
Oh, well.
Called Barry Island.
Yeah, actually, yes, I've heard about that.
It's the only airport what closes twice a day. Because they land on the beach. And obviously when the tide comes in, the beach is completely covered. There's no place to land.
There you go. Copyright again, says Mason. Yeah, well, we'll do the show in the next 5 to 10 minutes or so. But yeah, can we turn it around on Sunday, Mason? Sorry, Lewis.
I don't know. It depends if our players are up for it.
They will be up for it. It depends. Can we overcome this fatigueness? That's the thing.
I don't think. Just get a load of Lucas down and they'll be fine.
Well, it's not confirmed. I live on East Island, just a rumour, says Mary. Lewis there, an island called Island. I just read that one. Can't come on tonight, says Gordon, as I'm busy. No problem going. I hope we get a pint on Sunday. Yeah. And Mason just laughing at the thingy's comment. So the fact is, it's still quite tight up there as well, Lewis, because the fact is Manchester City lost, Spurs lost as well, so
yeah, I'm just thinking we're only 4 points behind Man City. What is bonkers?
the 3 points behind them.
No, 4. Because
yes, that's right.
Yeah, if we won, we would be only 1 point behind them.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, so it could have been, but yeah, it's still quite tight up at the top actually. So
yeah,
said he's part of Scottish. Oh well, then there you go.
Like, I think there's a 7-way fight for the Premier League title.
Could well be.
Because if Liverpool win tomorrow, they'll be top of the league.
Yep. You got a Scottish team, Yabba. Villa are in the top 4 battle. They are. I hate the fact that Villa are doing well. Well, they are. Emery's done very well. He's put some players
in the Premier League.
Yep.
I wouldn't be surprised, mate, if Aston Villa finish in the top 4 this year.
That's it. Ronald hates Villa. It's going to be a tough game against Arsenal because Arsenal will be wanting the points.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Arsenal will beat Villa. It's funny that Spurs lost on the same day we lost, so they're not in a position to take the piss too much when we play them yet. Arsenal will beat Villa, says Bia, and he also hates Villa. I think the lot fact because of it, that the time we went down in 2009.
When they said stop on the time.
Yeah, we still haven't forgotten about that, have we?
Yeah.
I'd rather Villa finish the top 4 than Arsenal win the league, says Coffee. Well, that's fair enough, I suppose.
This is the thing. Would you rather Newcastle win the Premier League or Sunderland get relegated again?
See, I'd love us to win the title, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Imagine if Villa win the league. Oh. Prince Willie supports Sunderland, says Villa. And Mason says he has a big one as well. God.
Jesus,
my God.
Mason, how do you know?
Hey. I do, Mason. Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, man. Prince Willie is also the chief executive of the Footy Association too. Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's why Phil. I mean, have you ever noticed Phil always gets an easy tie in the cup ties? It's a bit of a strange one, that isn't it?
Mason thinks I bet it's Celtic or Rangers. Oh no, I think back to Yabba's comment. I thought he was being a bit thingy, but no, it's going back to where that Yabba has a team in Scotland. Hi, Peter Mason. Hope you well, mighty mag. Oh, Paddy, Yabba's got Dundee United. Okay, then.
Yeah, like if you go on Google Maps or Apple Maps, if you put Dundee United in, look how far it is away from the viewer stadium. It's just up the road or down the road.
Prince William had an affair with a prostitute who likes what chippers like being pegged. Google it, all covered up by the press. Prince of Pegging. Oh, God.
What's your YouTube channel come to now?
Oh, God, it'll be something dirty, I presume. At least it isn't a certain team in green and white. He's Celtic. But I hope Everton get another 10 points, send the twats down. They're still under investigation, though. That's the thing. It's not over yet, I don't think.
No, because they're going to fight it, you know.
Well, they're appealing it, but they'll also get looked in to see if they've broke any more charges.
If that's the case, then why is Man City not being done yet?
Well, I don't know. I don't know about the Man City thing, I've got to admit. Yeah. So I don't know about it, to be honest. Mason, spot on, Mason. I read my just reading my. I think you can tell if he has a big one, usually visible. God. Dundee and Dundee United fans support each other in finals. Yeah, they do. I think they do, don't they? Yeah, that's very, very interesting. As well, you can tell Yabba's back, says Julie. Yes, you can. Oh, I try to think what his mind's going to be in about nearly just over in an hour and a half's time. So there you go. Anyway, there you go. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Wow.
Yeah, like if I can jump on and do these, like the player ratings, if Mason can't do it, I will come on and help you.
Yeah, or previews if can come on. Yeah, that sounds good. Imagine Everton surviving relegation despite the 10 points deduction. Without the 10 points, they would be above Chelsea. They would be actually. They certainly would be if they didn't get that 10-point deduction.
Imagine if Everton get another 10-point deduction.
Well, I don't know.
That would be unheard of in the Premier League.
Yeah, and I can't believe Eric Ten Hag won Manager of the Month for November.
And guess who got Player of the Month?
It was Maguire, wasn't it?
Exactly. How did Maguire get Player of the Month?
Maguire, to be fair, started to play well, but not Ten Hag for Manager of the Month.
It should have been Emery.
Just PFL sub, just have innocent minds, says Mary. Exactly. So there you go. Well, then we're going to start to wrap up this show because we'll have to get ready for show later on. So there you are. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight's show here, right? Very some do. Remember, guys, if you have enjoyed tonight's show, of course, do remember to hit the thumbs up. It does keep us up those search results. So please do smash the thumbs up if you have enjoyed tonight's match review and player rating show. And please, if you're brand new at the channel, if you're not yet subscribed and you really, really enjoy what goes on the channel, please do remember to hit that subscribe button. Completely free to do so. It does help make the channel grow. And we're on to our next target, 2,000 subscribers. So do get subscribing to help us get there as soon as we can. It's the only way we're going to get there. And remember to hit the bell notification as well, because that will let you know whenever a live show or pre-recorded video does take place as well. Feel free to donate if you would like to do so. And again, if you want to consider becoming a member for just 99p a month, just hit that join button. You'll be put into a prize draw. And we are doing our first prize draw tonight on PD's Football Live Show tonight. Remember, this is what you have a chance of winning if you become a member of the channel. So this will be drawn on tonight's show. And it's again it is a Newcastle Christmas jumper. You want to be within a chance of winning this. Your chance to become a member for just 99p a month. 2XL size. All you got to do is click the join button if you want to be entered into this prize draw. And you never know, it could be yours. Who manages to come successful in tonight's draw. Be within a chance of that. All you got to do is just become a member of the channel as well. So there you go. See you later, guys. Yep. See you later, Ian, says Julie. Please subscribe, please, and see you all soon. Slavheed. Lewis, that would look great on you, says Mighty Mag.
Yeah, it would actually.
I know Lewis is already a member of the channel, so you never know. He could have a great chance of winning it.
To be fair, I had this. If for some reason I stopped it, then somebody gave me a sub.
Oh well, then there
membership.
You go. Let's see.
Lewis, coffee.
By Lewis PD and all says coffee as well. So yeah, there you are. Well then, are we seeing you later on, Lewis?
I try and get on.
That's no problem. Hopefully we'll see as many as we can on tonight. Mason will be back on later on as well, because he's just been out today. So we'll see Mason back on in just a little while as well. So
that's why I messaged you for, see if you wanted me to come on.
Does not Tony not join these days? He must have other things on at the moment. So hopefully he'll be back on again soon. So he was on it. He came on and gives his thoughts on after the game yesterday. So there you are. You never know. We could see him as well. So there you are. He's going to Granny's in Bencham, says Emmys. Oh, God. See you later on and see you on TTR soon. Yeah, to review will be live in just about half an hour's time for their match review. So do check out Toon Review if you haven't already checked them out. So with and
I have your hair today as well.
Oh, well then. Julie applause. Santa is a Geordie. Absolutely is. So there you are. Well, guys, until later on at 8 o'clock. We'll catch us a little bit later on.
Yep.
So, 8 o'clock, guys. Do tune in. It's always a laugh on Friday night show. And we'll see you there. So, just until a little while, guys. In a bit, guys. Away the lads.
Yep.